Facebook retargeting is great because it allows you to show adverts to people that have already been on your website, so they're already engaged in your brand. The other great thing about Facebook retargeting is it's a super cheap way to advertise. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do that.
Marketing tools that win you more work. Digitool.
So to create a Facebook retargeting ad, you need a Facebook pixel and a Facebook retargeting ad. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do that. What I'm going to do is flip my screen over to my computer screen to walk you through how to do it.
What is a Facebook pixel and why do you need one? Well, the Facebook pixel is a little bit of code that sits on your website that collects information about the visitors on your website, and it then tells Facebook about this information. So it can tell Facebook who's been on your website and what actions they've taken. But why is this important for Facebook ads? Well, for two great reasons. The first is that you can build custom audiences from your website. So for example, you can build a list of people to target your ads to that have been on your site, or more specifically have been on a particular page on your site. With this information, you can beam out really specific targeted ads to these people. Secondly, a Facebook pixel will help optimize your ads. So for instance, if your advertising goal is to get people onto your website or onto a specific page on your site, or to take a specific action on your website, this information can be fed back into Facebook so you know which of your ads are doing this and which are working. Then you can start to optimize the ads that are working and cut out the ones that aren't. So a Facebook pixel is a really powerful tool. And even if you're not planning on doing any of these functions at the moment, it's worth adding the Facebook pixel code to your website now so it can start to collect that data in the background. And then when you do want to use it, you've got all that information there. So let's set up your Facebook pixel. To do so, we're going to head to the three lines in the top left-hand corner. Scroll down to All Tools, and under Assets, choose Pixels. If you've never created a Facebook pixel before, Facebook will quickly walk you through the steps to create one, such as entering a name and ensuring you've checked the box of Terms and Conditions. Next, you should see a screen that looks similar to this. Install Pixel Base Code. If we scroll down, this bit of code here is what you need to paste just above the head tags on your website. If you feel confident to do this on your own website, go ahead and do that now. If not, scroll down, hit Next, scroll down and hit Next again, and then you can email these instructions to your webmaster. Just pop their name in the To box, scroll down again, and hit Send. That will then send the instructions to whoever it is that manages your website, asking them to add that bit of code to your website. Once your Facebook pixel has been added to your website, after a couple of days you'll start to see some data on this pixel's dashboard. This pixel fires graph here shows you how many times your pixel code has fed data back into Facebook. And at the bottom you can see the last time that your pixel code spoke to Facebook. So that was within the last hour for me. Fantastic, now you've set up your Facebook pixel code. Next, I'll be explaining what powerful advertising techniques you can do with your Facebook pixel. Now that you've set up your Facebook pixel, you can start to create custom conversions. Now, a custom conversion is when someone takes a specific action within your website, say they go onto a specific page, and the custom conversion allows you to record that information on Facebook. This is really important as you can start to see when people take specific actions on your website based on the ads that they've clicked on Facebook. So let's create a custom conversion. To do so, go to the three lines on the left-hand side of the page, go into All Tools, and then under Measure and Report, hit Custom Conversions. And let's create one by clicking on this blue box. So here we can set the rule of what happens on your website. So for instance, we might count something as a conversion if they go to a page that contains thank you in the URL. Maybe we've got a contact form that has the word thank you within it. So we know that for someone to have completed that contact form, they would be heading to this page, and we could count that as a conversion because we know that they've got in touch with us. Or you can scroll down to URL equals, and that is the exact URL that you want to send people to. So if there's a very specific page that you want to send people to on your website, perhaps for me it would be this one, Smile Carpet Cleaning Thank You. Then I can send people to that and it'll count as a conversion. And note that you can add a couple of different URLs in here. When you're happy with that, select a category. So for someone to have filled out my contact form and headed to the thank you page, as that's where they'd be redirected, I would count that as a lead because it's someone that's interested in my carpet cleaning services. Then I'm going to hit next and give it a name. So I'm going to call this one contact form filled out. And you can set a conversion value if you wish to. That would be what it is worth to you in monetary value for someone to fill out that contact form. But I'm going to leave that one blank and hit create. Now if someone lands on my thank you page, which they could have only got to through filling out my contact form, via Facebook, that will be counted as a conversion. Another cool thing that you can do now that you've set up a custom conversion is select the conversions objective within a campaign. Let me show you what I mean by this. So let's set up a new campaign. So I'm going to go to Adverts Manager, Create Campaign, and I can select this business objective, Conversions. So the conversion that I'm wanting to do is get people to that thank you page by filling out the contact form. So contact form filled out and hit continue. And the first box that will appear is this conversion one, and here I can select that custom conversion, which was contact form filled out. Now mine's still red because I haven't got any activity on it yet, as I use this one as an example. But once you've got a bit of data on there, it'll turn green. This campaign objective will now try and show this ad to as many people that are likely to convert for the lowest possible price, which is pretty cool. Another thing that you can do within the ad set, if we scroll down, under bidding, we can optimize your advert for delivery based on conversions. Here, Google will deliver your ads to the right people to help get as many conversions as possible for the lowest cost. So that's different to people clicking on your website or seeing your ad. This is someone taking a real action on your website, and Facebook will do its best to help show your ad to the people that are most likely to take this action. And they'll try and do it for the cheapest cost possible. Now think of the different custom conversions you could add to your Facebook. Perhaps there's a certain page that you're wanting to get people to go on. Maybe it's your reviews section because you've got great testimonials. Or perhaps like me, you want them to fill out a contact form or a callback request. Another example is I have a claim a free spot remover on my website. My conversion could be if someone fills out the form to claim their free spot remover. Similarly, I've seen people have cleaning businesses where they have claim your free offer or free coupon on their website. This could be counted as a conversion too. If you sell something on your website, perhaps you sell some of your cleaning products, when somebody enters something into their basket, or if they click checkout, that could also be counted as a conversion too. So get creative and think what your conversions could be. Then create some campaigns that could optimize this. Another fantastic thing you can do once you've created your Facebook pixel is create custom audiences based on who's been on your site and what pages they've been on. This is also how you make retargeting ads. You know the ones that follow you around on Facebook when you've been on a certain website and they look a little bit stalkerish? They're really effective ads, and I'm going to show you how to make them too. So let's create that custom audience. To do so, click on the three lines in the top left hand corner, go to All Tools, and under Assets, head to Audiences. Then we're going to click on the blue button, Create Audience. and create a custom audience. Then we're going to select website traffic. This is a list of people who have visited your site or specific pages. The only way that Facebook can know who's been on your site is by adding that pixel, which we've now got. Now we can choose to create an audience of anyone that's been on your site, or we can get more specific. We can select people who have visited specific web pages, some that have visited some but not others, or people that haven't visited in a certain amount of time. So one that I would want to create is people who have visited some pages but not others. So the people that I would want to include in my list is anyone that has visited my website. So I'm going to copy and paste my website URL into here. However, I want to exclude anyone being part of this audience if they've filled out my contact form, because it already means that I'm in contact with them. So I'm going to put here my thank you page, because that means that they've filled out my contact form. Lastly, we can change how long it was that someone last visited your website. So I'm going to extend this to 45 days. I'm also going to give my audience a name. So remember to keep that audience name really specific. So what this whole rule means is anyone will be added to this audience list if they visited my site but didn't visit my thank you page, meaning that they didn't fill out my contact form. And I'm going to click create an audience. Okay, now when creating an ad, I can choose to show that specific custom audience my adverts. So a really clever campaign that I run is I make a campaign where the business objective is to get people onto my website. In ad set, I set the target audience as this custom audience, website visitors who didn't fill out my contact form. And then in the actual advert, I have a video where I say to people, hey, I know you visited our website. Did you get a chance to get in touch with us? If you're still wanting your carpets cleaned, hurry up and call because our slots are getting booked up for this week. And that gets such a positive reception because all of the people are interested in carpet cleaning because they've been on my website, but they didn't fill out the contact form for one reason or another. This advert maybe jogs people's memory, or if they were researching carpet cleaners and didn't choose to go with anyone, this puts me in such a competitive advantage to all of my competition. You can get really creative with these custom audiences too. Here's another example. I can click people who visited some pages but not others, and if I have a shop on my website, and when people put items within their basket, it means that they've been onto the basket, I can add basket into my URL, but not people that headed out to the checkout. So here you can see that is people who went on my website, went to their basket, but didn't go to the checkout, so people that abandoned their basket. So I can create that custom audience and then send adverts out to people who abandon their baskets, maybe pictures of the products that are available in the shop, reminding people to keep buying them. These remarketing audiences are super effective, so try making one today and see how it works for you.
Now it's your turn to go and create a Facebook retargeting ad. I'm excited to see what you come up with. If you've got any ideas for great retargeting ads, put them in the comment section below. It's great to be able to share ideas with other businesses, right? Also, if you could give this video a thumbs up, it means more people are likely to see this video on YouTube and help grow their business. But if you could press subscribe, it just makes me super happy. Every time I see there's a new subscriber, I do a little happy dance in the office. So hit subscribe now, and I'll see you in the next video.